So what was your last rave?
My last rave was Fresh Days of 2011. It was really fun. Even though it was in the dirt, I saw a bunch of DJs live. DJ Irene, Tidy, and Cyber Optics were among the top 3 of my favorites. The experience it was fun. It wasn't like a massive event, massive event, but there was a good amount of people there. It was just overwhelming fun. I remember being there and just feeling the bass just hitting my body and just going through my whole body. It felt trippy as fuck. It was awesome. I remember seeing Cyber Optics playing his dubstep. When he would drop the bass, you would literally feel the bass go like from the top of your shoulders down to your feet and back up when the bass would just go boom, do boom, do. It was crazy as hell. And one of the craziest things at that rave was me, my rave mom actually, Gloria. She wanted me to chase her through the mosh pit, so I was like, alright, I'm down. So they're having a mosh pit to Cyber Optics, and she ran through, and I ran through chasing her. And while I was running through, I ended up getting pushed sideways, so I was like, oh shit, so I'm in the pit now. So I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna start dancing, right? I started like dancing, getting into it, but I get sign blinded, and I'm like, what the hell? And I get sign blinded again, and I fall on the floor. And all I hear is, everybody get him up, get him up, get him up. And all I see is like 10 hands come at me. And I just put my hand down, they all pick me up, they all throw me up, and I land on the other side. And I'm like, whoa, that was crazy. And I look to my left, and Gloria's right there. And I remember being so happy, I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, if someone's like in real danger, everyone will jump at the chance to, like, you know, get them up, because that's what real ravers do. Real ravers, like, you know, they want to make sure everybody has a good time and everybody doesn't get hurt, but at the same time they just let out their feelings and emotions, just like if they do in a pit. We were just having so much fun there. Tidy was just amazing live because he played at night, and oh my god, the music was just so intense. There was so many good vibes. There were a lot of party people that were just being haters, but that's because I guess they don't really go to raves to actually rave it. They just go to say they go. But people like me and the rave fam, we went for the music and we had an awesome experience. It was just overwhelming joy and happiness. Throughout my rave history, some of the weirdest things I ever encountered was clowns dressed up in lingerie. It was weird because it's like they were hot, but they were clowns at the same time. So it was like an oxymoron. It was weird. It was just something I couldn't understand. But I thought it was pretty awesome, and like you just see a bunch of weird, awesome things at raves. Like you'll see people dressed up as like Scooby-Doo and the mystery gang. You'll see people dressed up as like Pac-Man ghosts and Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man, the Mario Brothers. But that's the thing about raves. It's pretty much be who you are, be whoever you want, and nobody will judge you. You can be your total self, 110% your total self, and nobody will judge you. Nobody would say anything because they're doing the exact same thing. They're being who they are. I remember at one rave, I dressed up as a penguin. It was pretty funny, and I just remember shuffling. It was awesome. But yeah, like people don't judge you at all when it comes to raves. When you're at a rave, I mean, yeah, you can have your haters, but for the most part, at least 95% of the people there are there for the music and there for the good time. I mean, everyone's just having fun. Raves are just something that everybody should experience. I think it's a cultural gathering beyond any proportion, beyond anything. I mean, you can go to like a rock show or a hardcore show, and it's not the same. I mean, I know everyone's there for the same reason, like to hear that band play or dance in a pit or skank or whatever. But at a rave, it's just, you can be your total self. Like, you don't have to worry about people hating on you, because those people that do hate at raves, all you gotta do is take 2 steps away, and you can talk to somebody else who's just as enthusiastic about the music as you are, and just talk to them about anything, and flirt, candy, trade candy with people. I mean, that's the whole point of candy too. I mean, candy is supposed to represent like the different people you've met and the different memories. I mean, I'm not wearing my candy right now, which I should, but yeah, like I said, candy just represents like the different people you've met and the different people you've traded with, and it just shows like how many people are out there that are really willing to be nice and really willing to break the boundaries. And I think that's the whole point of raves, you know, to break those boundaries that, you know, like we should hate each other and stuff like that. We should, and we should all be united as one, you know. We should break the boundaries. That's it.